Good morning, everybody. We were studying about the poverty line, how it is identified. It is identified in different ways in different countries. So in India, it is basically found out when people do not have access to, or they do not get the basic requirement: food, clothing, fuel, power, education, healthcare, etc. They are considered poor. We have already studied what is the different calories used in rural areas and urban areas. The cost of each item in the minimum requirement of food, clothing, fuel, etc. is added up to find the minimum income required for a person to survive, to live. So just calculate. You also can calculate about yourself. When you get up, when you, after brushing your teeth, if you take milk, bread, tea, anything, what is the cost of that thing? Then after, you can move for the brunch, lunch, tea, evening, late night dinner. How much you eat, how much you spend personally on yourself, and calculate. If you eat a samosa, if you eat a chocolate, anything. I know it's not daily, but you can calculate the daily things and find out how much you spend personally on yourself per day. And then you can calculate how many family members are there in your family. Then you can get the calculation, addition and multiplication. After doing all this thing, you can find out the whole day for the whole family we are spending 200 rupees, 500 rupees, 1000 rupees. In the year 2000, the monthly poverty line was fixed at rupees 328 per person, per person in rural area and 454 rupees per person in urban areas. According to this calculation, a person earning 328 rupees in 1 month is not poor in rural areas and 454 rupees in urban areas. Now you can calculate, you can think, if you spend much more than this in 1 month, so you are very rich. There are no poor in India. Though the calories requirement for the people in rural area is more. Means in urban area calorie is 2100, but the income is more. Urban areas. In rural areas the calories is 2400, but the source of income is less. Just the opposite. Isn't a good joke happening in India? There poverty line income is less than the people in urban areas. The poverty line income is fixed on per person basis. Like to find the poverty line for a family, the monthly income is divided by the number of members in the family. You can find out how much money is coming into your house and how many family members are there. You can divide it out. Like if you find out a person is earning, say, a salary of 18,000, and if he has 6 members in the family to feed, to survive, then you can find out that 18,000 divided by 6 is equal to 3,000. So one person is getting only 3,000 rupees. Now he can buy things, he can buy clothes, he can fill the electric bill, pay the electric bill, he can save it into the bank. What is going to happen, you can understand. The poverty line is revised periodically to accommodate rising prices and the changing requirement of people through nationwide. Surveys conducted by the NSSO, that is National Sample Survey Organization. NSSO. This is the organization which conducts a survey and find out how many people in India are poor, below poverty line or above poverty line. This percentage the percentage of population living under poverty line in India has reduced, but really it is being reduced practically on ground. Now we are finding that in last few months, when a lot of people have lost their jobs, vacancies are not there, source of income has come down, business has fallen down. What is happening? You can see that poor are getting poorer or richer are getting richer. But according to the National Sample Survey of India, we are saying that poverty line is being reducing. Percentage of poor in rural area is higher than in urban areas. So why it is higher in rural? Because in villages we lack some amenities, we lack some job opportunities, work. But in urban area we find a lot of different types of work where people can either do rickshaw pulling do labor or sell, drive a car. Therefore, in urban it is less, but in rural it is more. Some group and communities are more vulnerable to poverty than others, because there are some communities who we can call them like people living in jungle, Adivasis. They are not literate. They live in jungle, killing animals, gathering food. No doubt there are others who do come to the city areas where they find work, but still the conditions are not good. The groups most vulnerable to poverty are people belonging to the scheduled caste and tribes, casual laborers, in urban areas and landless farm laborers in rural areas. So this is also a problem. Those who are not having any farm, they go to work on any other landlords, big farmers' farm. They get wages and survive. We have to survive, we have to live, and for living we have to do all this. Whatever we earn, sometimes we spend excess, but we should manage in a proper way. Whatever money we have, we should preserve it for future, because now these days poverty, when we may say that we are not poor, but we are poor because we are not able to manage. Today we speak of 100 and thousands of rupees, that is nothing.